Today is a very, very exciting day for Bobcat Athletics. Today we announce a new 5-year agreement with Russell Athletic. It is basically a renewal of the last 5 years that we've had with Russell, one of our most successful partnerships that we have. It will really involve all of the uniforms. See our uniforms back here. Got a big group of people behind me. Practice gear, all kinds of things for our 16 sports programs. They're absolutely critical for us to be successful. There is no peer in our conference in terms of a merchandise athletic apparel contract in our conference, not even close. And we're just so proud of what we have. We've had in the last 5 years. It's been a tremendous relationship with them. And now we've even taken it to new heights and are doing more things in growth. At Ohio Athletics, we're very proud of the Russell R that you see behind this uniform. You'll see this when we're on national TV. You'll see it when we're in practice. You're going to see it when we travel. You're going to see that wherever we are, and we're very, very proud to be associated with Russell Athletic. It's a highly successful international company. You saw it at the Little League World Series on the uniforms. You see it in international play. You see it in college athletics. You see it all over in professional sports. You see it everywhere in the world in various sports. And the whole family of Russell products that they have, besides just Russell Athletic, there's many of those different areas from Spalding and Bike and other areas that you may not be familiar with. So we're very, very fortunate and blessed to have that partnership. It means so much to our coaches because all of our sport teams are able to receive a significant amount of uniforms and practice gear that we would not normally be able to have and afford. And so it really helps our program, helps our budget. And it's a great recruiting vehicle for our program. When they come in and coaches talk about the kind of uniforms we get to wear, the gear they get in practice, they take a look at those mannequins, they take a look at the books that talks about all those gears they get to wear. It's extremely important to recruit. So we're, again, very, very proud of the association that we have with Russell, what it's done for our athletic program, what it's done for our recruiting, what it's done in our partnership with them. And this next contract, this next 5 years, will continue to build and grow into a variety of areas of marketing, merchandising on our campus and off our campus, a lot of different areas that we'll be expanding our association with Russell. So as Tom mentioned, Skip Nickel from Russell Athletic is here to talk a little bit about that relationship. But Skip, I just really wanted to thank you so much for the time that we've been working on this new agreement, and we couldn't be more proud of our association with Russell Athletic. This is like Christmas every day right now with the way that you support our program and the partnership that we have. And I know there's some other individuals here from Russell as well. So this is a great day. This is the largest, most significant apparel contract in our school's history for athletics. So very, very exciting day. Skip, come up and say a few words. Thanks so much.
Thanks. We want to thank Jim and the entire Ohio University Athletic Department. Today I brought with me Kenny Turner, who is our guy who manages our day-to-day operations here on campus. Jim Lance, our regional director for licensed sales, and Michelle Pfeiffer, who's also one of our licensed representatives, joined us here today, along with new representatives from the Ohio University Athletic Department. With this renewal, it is a 5-year agreement. We're coming off some things that we did with the first 5 years of the black uniforms, which were a great hit. We're coming off a bowl win and also a Sweet 16 appearance, which we're very proud to be a part of. Hang on, because it's not done. I mean, this next 5 years is going to be even better. We're going to grow the two brands together. We hope to build those brands on campus. We couldn't be more proud than to be with Ohio University. So I just want to give you a few quick facts that we're going to add on to right here at Ohio University. It's 36 national champions, 24 Heisman Trophy winners, and currently over 500 NCAA teams all wear Russell. And we hope to add to those national championships and Heisman Trophy winners right here at Ohio University. So thanks, guys, and I appreciate you having us up. We are very proud of this relationship. The next 5 years are going to be fun, and thanks to Jim and the staff.
Question for Skip or Jim from the meeting. You guys opened, I guess, I was describing the steel a little bit before, and it said
just be the value of what we're offering the university. The last contract sort of spelled out that they would get actually certain uniforms. This contract is just a flat dollar amount of what they want to spend it on. So we can move it around. We have increased that dollar amount substantially. If I'm not mistaken, Jim, it was like 30% or somewhere in that ballpark that we did have an increase. And the contract is currently valued at, over the 5-year agreement, of about $2.5 million. Is that current?
What is it about Ohio University and Ohio Athletics that makes you want to represent this university?
Well, it's history. I mean, this is a great college. It's a great university. It's what it stands for. The programs, the type programs they run. And we also look for the partnerships, the people we're working with. And there's no finer people than what there is right here at Ohio University.
What is it about Russell that you guys really enjoy, you know, how they represent their company, how they do business? What is it about them? I mean, obviously you guys have enjoyed the relationship so far. What makes you want to stick with them?
You got about 20 minutes to answer that question. You know, there's so many. We talked about the product itself, the quality of their products and what they've done for years and years and years. And probably everybody has a Russell Athletic T-shirt somewhere. I mean, or sweatshirt, or they just have a great brand. And so 5 years ago, when we were trying to determine, as we're trying to build our program to the next level, the merchandise component is a really, really important part of building your program. And we really got on the ground floor, I think, you know, with Russell as they really got into the college marketplace. And it came in at a great time for both of us as we started to hit our stride. And our goal to be a national level program works great to have an international company with that success and history. So it was a great fit. I also think that they've been great to work with. I'll give some examples of that. You know, as we work, what's in a contract is always very important. But when you ask for extra help with a particular project on both sides of the equation, that's where relationships and partnerships really matter. So our team really wanted to do something different as we're starting to become more nationally known and getting into bowl games and so forth. So they wanted to do this black uniform. And so they, Kenny and Skip were just great about helping us figure out a way to get this black uniform. And, many of you, saw the video that took place. It was on CBS, and how excited our players were to get that uniform. Well, that was a huge impact. I remember being on the field at the first game where we wore it against Marshall, and I remember 3 recruits that we had from Florida and how they were jumping up and going crazy. I mean, it was like, and I'm like, who are these guys? The recruits, and so so when you start seeing recruits going nuts about the quality and uniqueness of the product that they put forth, well, those are athletes that I think 2 of those 3 are here as student athletes. So that's important. We did the same thing. Of course, men's basketball couldn't be upped on that. So we ended up doing the same thing on men's basketball, and again, had great response. So it means a lot to the student athletes. You just have to kind of be around it. When you see what uniforms do, what practice gear does, it's a big, big deal when we're recruiting. And so they understood what was important to us. And so when we said, hey, this is what we need, they're like, how can we help? So not every organization that works in this business operates like that. Sometimes they get in a certain way or a certain mode where this is how we do it. We're not going to be flexible with you or anybody else. And that's not the way Russell Athletic is. They're a partner. We were so proud to be part of this family. And I think kind of together as we've grown together. I mean, absolutely. During the 5 years, Russell Athletic has grown in different things. I mean, all on ESPN, all their sponsorship of college football has grown, and you see what they've done at the high school level. You just seeing them grow, and then our program is growing, and I think that the strength of us together has really made a big difference. That's not 20 minutes, but that's probably half of it.
In an era where college football jerseys seem to be getting more and more outlandish, what are some of the challenges of making a more traditional look like Ohio's home and away jerseys appeal to recruits?
It's not really a challenge. I mean, it's who you want to be, who the university wants to be, in our opinion. We offer up crazy uniforms and crazy designs, and at a university like Ohio, they've got an image that they want to portray on the field as well as in the classroom. So what we come up with is the designs you see. They like the traditional look as far as their standard uniform. They've been wearing this uniform for a number of years. When you turn on the TV, you know it's Ohio. Okay, I mean, when you see it on TV, you know that's Ohio playing, and that gives you a look. If they go out in a uniform that's different every single week, then you gotta kinda hang around and see who it is that's on TV.
Yeah,
So-
I think it's a great question, and I think that we want to have a brand. We brand ourselves as Ohio. We're Ohio. And so that's what you see prevalent in our uniforms, and only a slight exception is the Bobcats here, but again, we have Ohio on our helmets. So being Ohio is very important in that. Now, you'll see some variations in some of the sublimation on some uniforms, but our tradition, I think, is really important for us. So, you know, you'll see different things with helmets or gloves or things like that, but our main uniform, we've been an athletic department for well over 100 years and the university since 1804. And so tradition matters, but at the same time, you can find nuances to be able to do some new innovative creative things that excite your fans, opportunities for merchandise to be purchased, as well as your student athletes.
Russell's getting more involved in the college sports realm, specifically in sponsoring the December 28th, formerly Champs Sports Bowl. Just kind of looking a little bit, not necessarily with Ohio in the picture, but why you guys are investing in college sports more at this point.
Well, it's our heritage. I mean, when it boils down to it, you know, our heritage is football also. We invented the first football jersey and the first sweatshirt. Long ago, it was a long cotton three-quarter sleeve football jersey that we came out in, and we outfitted teams like Alabama and Auburn and the local companies. We're a founded company that originated in Alabama, by the way, Alexander City, Alabama. And Ben Russell was our founder, 100 years ago, 110 to be exact. So we're a fairly old brand too. That is just our heritage is football. 1 in 3, we just did a coach's study that was independent, and we found that still 1 in 3 high school athletes wear a Russell football jersey. College football has been in our blood for a long time. We've, like I say, we've had 36 national champions now in our product. We've got 24 Heisman Trophies winners that were wearing Russell. And we'd stepped silent for a while. We're a manufacturing company at heart. We're part of a division now of Fruit of the Loom, which is a subsidiary of Berkshire Hathaway, and that is also you know, we're a manufacturing company still. We always will be. We feel like we put the best products out there that there are. Marketing is something that's relatively new to a 110-year-old company for us. Although we have done it, we have gone out now, and we're trying to make a very good effort at that by sponsoring schools such as Ohio University and the ones that we do have in our stable that we still go after, and we're looking at more. But the bowl game seemed like a natural fit. That was part of college athletics. We have a multi-million-dollar advertising campaign that we do each fall with college football, also with CBS and ESPN and some of the other networks. So that is that's sort of where we wanted to be. The bowl game is just kind of the icing on the cake, and we feel like it does put us in that market still again.
You know, to continue, there's a new store out on our Court Street, which is our main street here in Athens, and it's an exclusive Under Armour store that sells all Under Armour products branded as Ohio. Any thoughts on that and how that kind of conflicts with what you guys are trying to do here?
I'm aware of that store. Saw it today for the first time. Actually stopped by just to see what it was all about. You know, I think it's our job, with the help of Ohio, of course, but it's our job to brand those other 3 stores on those other corners a Russell store. It's our job to go out and do the marketing and put our signage and make those a Russell store. We are the on-the-field provider. We are the provider for this university as far as their athletic department, and that is what it's all about. That says quality in itself. It says who we're going to be on this campus, and it's our job now to go out and do just exactly what you're talking about, and that's go head-to-head on those other 3 corners of the main square there.